Hi, YouTube family. I'm early. Yeah. I have a concert that I am hosting, and I got a lot to get together for. I'm doing a concert with SWV, Drew Hill, and Tank at an outdoor amphitheater in Philadelphia. It's so funny when people think I'm just some girl that makes videos, but no, I'm a radio announcer and I have other stuff that I do. So I'm hosting this show, and Auntie has got to get ready, so that's why I'm early, but I got lots of stuff. It's not cute not knowing. Come on with the hug, because somebody's going to need a hug. Write down my Instagram, y'all, because it's WDAS Patty. Always Patty with a Y. I show so many highlights from the concerts that we do. I hosted a concert on Sunday with Jeffrey Osborne, Peebo Bryson, Regina Belle. Whew, that was a great show. I got the pictures, I got highlights. It's WDAS Patty. You will enjoy it. That was an amazing show. I'm going to have plenty of highlights tonight. Cannot wait to see Tank, and we keep him in our prayers that his hearing can get better. Well, what should we start with? Tomorrow at the movies, it's Suicide Squad, which I'm hearing is really good, in theater, streaming on HBO Max. Idris Elba, Margot Robbie, John Cena, Pete Davidson, Viola Davis, Storm Reed. I'm hearing that it's really, really good. Way better than the version in 2016, but Suicide Squad is out. Let's start with the R. Kelly trial. It starts on Monday. We're going to hear some shocking things coming out of this trial. They will be talking about his illegal marriage to Aaliyah. She's going to be referred to as Jane Doe number 1. They won't say her name, but she is Jane Doe number 1. Married R. Kelly when she was 15. He was 27. They'll talk about the pregnancy, the marriage, the annulment. They're going to bring up a lot, but Aaliyah, the prosecutors are going to come out the gate talking about that. Aaliyah's family is making news. A couple of days ago, this whole week has been about Aaliyah, the book, Baby Girl. Did she have to die in the plane crash? She didn't want to get on that plane. It was one of them small Cessnas. It was too much luggage. It was too many people. It was just too much. She was knocked out from sleeping pills, and they put her on the plane. She subsequently died. Aaliyah's estate is run by her mom, her brother, the family. They want to put her music out on streaming services because her music is not available on streaming services. But they can't because it's owned by Aaliyah's uncle, Barry Hankerson, who used to manage R. Kelly, used to manage Aaliyah, and he owns the rights to the songs because it was on her record label. It was on his record label, so they couldn't do anything. Barry Hankerson wants his project released, something he put together in 2012 with Drake. It's like 16 never heard songs, never heard these songs. But he wants to put his project out, and then he'll agree about the streaming. There's a lot of tension there. They've been battling for months. Barry Hankerson is an interesting man. He used to be married to Gladys Knight. He wasn't a good husband. Isn't it funny how when you love an artist and you like, and then somebody do them wrong and you be like, yeah, you just give them the side eye. But Barry Hankerson, that's why there hasn't been any of her music released. And you're just going to just right here and just a lot. It's been 20 years since she died. Simone Biles graces the cover of People magazine, and she hints she may be at the Paris Olympics. She'll be about 27 then, which for gymnastics is considered old, believe it or not, because they really focus on teenagers and really young women. But will Simone Biles, that cover of People magazine, is out. What is she going to do after the Olympics and everything? She says she's going to get some much needed rest. Now, they interview actress Sanaa Lathan in this edition of People magazine, and she revealed that she has stopped drinking. The Love and Basketball star, Best Man. I love her acting. She's got a new one on Netflix right now called Hit and Run. But what was interesting, what led to her to stop drinking? Because, years ago, there was an incident involving a party, and Beyonce was there. And they said the Beyonce thought, how people give you the little air kiss. And they said that Sanaa bit her. Sanaa says she stopped drinking 3 years ago because it put her brain out of balance. She said drinking dimmed her energy and it just wasn't good. I think somebody sat her down and said, "You are ruining your career. You better stop right now. Stop with this drinking." She's 49 years old. I love her acting. She is a beautiful woman, but she opens up to People magazine about no more drinking. Why is Jeopardy out here playing? Ever since Alex Trebek died, everyone's like, who's going to be the new host? And for like almost a year, no host, guest host, LeVar Burton, the petition. Everybody said, well, will LeVar get it? Jeopardy is playing. Mike Richards. Harper, who that man? Mike Richards is the executive producer of the show, and he worked under Alex Trebek. He named himself the new host. Who is he? Okay, you're the executive producer, but are you interesting enough? Do you have that special thing that will make people want to tune in? This is going to be interesting, but there are side eyes from everywhere. They're like, who is he? What? Yeah, so. Miley Cyrus wants to help rapper DaBaby. They said his homophobic rant, his misinformation about HIV and AIDS. Not only Miley Cyrus wants to sit down and have a conversation with him to help him, to educate him. You've got 11 organizations that would love to have a private educational meeting with the rapper. I don't know if he'll do it. He has apologized twice. He's being dropped from every festival you can ever imagine. The thing about HIV and AIDS, this is the 40th anniversary since this epidemic happened. Today, people are living with HIV. With effective treatment, they go on to live a healthy life, and they're not infecting others. They've come a long way, but there's still no cure, and it's been 40 years, and millions of people died from this. And they're still being affected today. A lot of people walk around with HIV and AIDS and don't even know it, which is why they encourage testing. A lot of people are going on to live healthy lives. Do you think the rapper will consider the conversation with a Miley Cyrus or, organizations and listen and learn? Or will his arrogance get in the way? Fetty Wap, the rapper, his 4-year-old daughter died of a heart defect. She was born with it, and she recently passed away, and we send our prayers to the family. Any fans of South Park out there? I know what it is, but I've never really watched it. The creators have signed a deal through 2027, 14 South Park movies to the tune of $900 million. I was talking about The Exorcist. Leslie Odom Jr. is going to star in the reboot. You can start seeing it. The reboot of The Exorcist with Leslie Odom Jr. in 2023. We do a weekend edition, so make sure you check that out. I'll be here tomorrow, but we do have a weekend edition. Also, hit the notification so you'll know when a video comes up. I know we're early, but I got lots to share tomorrow. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up if you like the video, because we certainly appreciate you. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining us. I am your auntie of pop culture.